We're out here to show you some of the best ways to install our Series 2 Cosmetic PPF. We're gonna give you the full breakdown on what you need, how to install, all the way from start to finish. Let's go check it out. Come take a look at these colors. Shown below is some of the equipment we'll be actually using during this demonstration. You can see we have some of our installation gel, isopropyl alcohol at a 90% or greater, Johnson & Johnson, our professional application foam, heat gun or IR light, whichever your preferred method is, masking tape, felt squeegees as well as TPU squeegees, NT cutters, red dot Ulfasac blade knives. An additional product we would recommend as well would possibly be some Probond or, of course, adhesive promoter. This is not needed to encourage the promotion of the films. However, it's always a handy tool for those hard to reach recessed areas or in any other aspect you may find it applicable. All right, guys, so for proper installation of FlexiShield Cosmetic Series 2 PPF, we're going to talk about the removal of trim such as door handles, lights, moldings, and other things.
We like to tear down these vehicles from head to toe, so removing door handles, removing trim, removing mirrors, and really removing any type of accessories that are in our way that could expose the original color of the finish of the vehicle. We want to make sure we hide that 100%. The way to do that is by installing correctly, doing the proper teardown on these cars, doing the proper prep, so that your FlexiShield install goes a long way.
Ensure the shop temperature is between 72 and 80 degrees Fahrenheit, and that your workspace is clean and dust-free. Wash the vehicle with soap that contains no wax or additives. Then use a clay bar to remove contaminants and dry the car thoroughly with microfiber towels, focusing on edges and seams. If the vehicle has ceramic coatings, remove them with 99% isopropyl alcohol to ensure proper film adhesion. Next, remove elements like door handles, badges, and mirrors to ensure a seamless installation. Clean the surface thoroughly, especially around the edges, with isopropyl alcohol. Avoid using adhesion promoters unless absolutely necessary, and only apply them to non-visible edges or undersides of panels. Wet installation process. The wet installation process is ideal for large, flat surfaces like hoods, roofs, and doors. To begin, you'll need to prepare your slip solution. Mix purified water with about 10 to 12 milliliters of FlexiShield application foam per liter of water, and add FlexiShield installation gel. The slip solution helps the film glide over the surface, giving you time to position it accurately. Once the surface is clean, spray the slip solution generously over the entire panel where the film will be applied. You also want to lightly spray the adhesive side of the PPF as you peel off the backing to prevent it from sticking prematurely. Next, align the film with the edges of the panel and lay it over the wet surface. Use a TPU squeegee to begin pushing the slip solution out from underneath the film, starting from the center of the panel and moving outward in smooth, overlapping strokes. This ensures you avoid any bubbles or glue lines. It's important to take your time and apply consistent pressure to ensure a flawless finish. Always use the wet method for satin finishes to get an even, smooth result. Once the film is properly positioned and the slip solution is pushed out, allow it to dry before trimming any excess material from the edges. Dry installation process. The dry installation process is best suited for complex parts like mirrors, bumpers, or fenders, where you need more control over stretching and tension. With dry installation, you work without slip solution, giving you more direct contact between the film and the surface. Peel the backing off the film and position it carefully over the panel. The key to dry installation is managing tension. You'll want to begin in the flattest area of the panel and work your way outward, using your hands to lightly tack the film in place. Avoid stretching the film too much, no more than 10 to 15%, as overstretching can lead to distortion or gloss loss. Once the film is positioned, use a squeegee to press it into place. Work slowly and apply even pressure to avoid trapping air or creating fingers, those excess material areas that pop up at the edges. Dry installation allows for greater precision when working on tight curves or intricate areas, but it requires careful handling to avoid overstretching. When installing paint protection film, properly securing the edges of panels is crucial for both durability and a professional finish. Here's how to handle those edges effectively. First, always leave about 2 centimeters of excess film around the edge of the panel. This extra material will be used to wrap around and secure the film beneath the panel for a seamless appearance. Next, gently heat the film using a heat gun, keeping the temperature between 90 and 95 degrees Celsius. The heat will soften the film, making it easier to conform to the edges without wrinkles or bubbles. Be sure to move the heat gun smoothly and avoid lingering in one spot to prevent overheating. Now, use a squeegee or your fingers to carefully tuck the film around the edge. For deeper recesses or tighter curves, use heat to help the film conform without stretching too much. Once the film is wrapped, apply another round of heat to lock it into place. This post-heating step strengthens the adhesive bond and helps prevent lifting over time. After the edges are secure, carefully trim any excess film with a sharp blade, leaving 1 to 2 millimeters past the panel's edge to provide full coverage. Finally, inspect the edges for any signs of bubbles or lifting, and post-heat again if necessary to ensure the film is securely in place. By following these steps, you'll achieve a clean, durable, and professional finish that will keep the PPF firmly in place for years to come, ensuring superior protection and a stunning finish.